Ever since the new year, I've made it a priority to find a full-time job and return to New York. But sometimes I forget that one of the best blessings of having this time off is being able to spend it with loved ones. I spent most of my last 2 years living 3,000 miles from family and didn't get to see friends as often as I would have liked to. So given that Valentine's Day is this week, I wanted to focus on love, as cheesy as that sounds. Not just love for my partner, but love for my mom, my dogs, my friends, my new friends, and even for myself. We are on our way to go pick up some food and flowers for my mom for early Valentine's Day because we're gonna be in East Bay to go watch the Super Bowl with some of Albie's friends. So we're gonna go see her first, have some lunch, and then we're gonna go watch the Eagles win. I am naturally an introvert, but of course I do value the relationships that I have. And for some reason, I've always had this weird complex around not deserving to socialize until I've reached some made-up level of success. Hi, happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
In one of my favorite essays titled The Tail End, Tim Urban explores our perception of time and how we often underestimate the amount of time we truly have left. He talks about our relationship with our parents, explaining that the majority of time spent with them occurs during our childhood, which means that if we only see our family infrequently, the time we have left together is much more limited than we might think.
So I got barbecue pork, roasted pork, and half a duck.
Hi.
Oh, that's my favorite thing.
There's a stadium of snacks. Wow. Go for it.
Well, I'm a nosebleed kind of guy, so.
Unfortunately, he gets a shot from cheers.
I totally forgot.
Forgot what?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, hi. Happy Valentine's Day. Ah.
This is how much we care about Valentine's Day. We've been awake for like 2 hours and I only just realized.
Oh, I realized it. What a surprise. God damn it. I did. Turn this off.
What could that be? A package. So I'm gonna level with you. I did not actually just get this in the mail. I got this a month ago. I originally was planning on making something for Albie's birthday, which was at the end of January. But we live together, and although he now goes into the office 3 days a week, that didn't start until like mid-January. I did actually try and go to my mom's house at a certain point to visit her so that I could work on this. And then he offered to drive me and stay with me the whole weekend. So anyway, today he is gone at work. I have a couple hours. It's Valentine's Day. This is basically just me trying to justify the fact that I procrastinated on this and I'm only just doing it now. So what are we making, you ask? Yeah, we got this guy back in August, September when we were in Thailand. We just kind of saw him at the store and thought he was amazing. So I'm gonna make a miniature version of him with Sculpey. I used to make things with Sculpey all the time when I was younger. Baking should be completed by an adult. I guess we can't do that. We're gonna set up a TikTok and film on my phone. Work smarter, not harder. Can I clamp this to my computer? Is that a bad idea? I had to go get some toothpicks so that the head doesn't fall off after we bake it. He's looking like a little snowman so far. Okay, I have the oven heating up right now, and I'm gonna paint him after he gets baked. While he's baking, I'm gonna make some miso peanut butter Rice Krispie treats. They look pretty good. I saw them on an Instagram post. Into the fire. Bruh. I thought I was so sneaky and had all of the ingredients already, but you know what I just realized I don't have is Rice Krispie cereal. Which means you and I are going for a little adventure. I braced the windstorm outside and made my way over to the local market. And I also picked up a few bouquets for Albie's mom and grandma in honor of Valentine's Day. Luckily, they did have the kind of cereal I wanted, but it was $7 a pop. So let's just say that dealing with inflation while unemployed is not ideal. Okay, round two. Dude, the smell of butter and miso is incredible. Time for a taste test. I already love homemade Rice Krispie treats to begin with, but like the added brown butter and miso and peanut butter just gives it such a, like this robust, earthy, almost like savory flavor that balances out the sweetness so it's not overwhelming. I could eat this whole thing right now. Should I eat this whole thing right now? Dude, this kind of looks like natto. Tastes much better than it looks, I promise. Okay, he is dry and ready to paint, but I just got a call from Albie that he's coming home from work, so we're gonna have to work fast. Dun, 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 dun. His eyes are like a little bit chunky because I kept messing up and had to layer on more pieces of paint. Let's just say it adds to the charm. See the resemblance? Okay, here's my setup. Rice Krispie treats, and then little Frank is in here. We're a really weird couple. I don't know if you could tell that already. Hi.
Hello.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Oh. What is this? Play-Doh? Oh, thanks, babe.
Success! So instead of going out and spending a lot of money on a dinner that's overpriced, we decided to make our own Korean barbecue at home for Valentine's Day. So we have some of this Wagyu brisket and also some short rib, some banchan. I got curly for me. Albie doesn't really eat this. Grandma got us a crab because it was on sale, so I guess we're gonna eat this too. Gotta always have cold noodles, so we're gonna make this. Makgeolli and a mango apple soju.
Mayor, have a building named after me.
Okay, I'm so uncomfortable.
This morning we're treating ourselves to Devil's Tooth, which is one of the Sunset's most famous places for breakfast. If you ever find yourself in the area, trust me, you're gonna wanna try it. They have the best biscuits of all time. Got it. Good morning. I'm getting ready to go to the Regency Ballroom downtown. We're gonna be watching Muay Thai fights. We have a few people from our old gym and our new gym both competing there, so should be pretty exciting to see how they do. I definitely really admire people who can get up in front of an audience and get beat up in public. And afterwards, we're gonna go to Gao. It's like this new fancy Vietnamese restaurant that just opened up. So I'm about to call the Uber and I'll see you guys there. 4 years ago, I stepped into my first Muay Thai class at a small gym in downtown San Francisco, and even though I have changed gyms since then, I still consider these guys part of my SF family. Albie's friends invited us to dinner later that night, and what we thought was going to be a small, intimate meal with a few friends ended up being a birthday party with over 20 people we had never met. Needless to say, I was very unprepared, but it was a nice change of pace to be around so many new faces for once.
Stop filming me! Stop filming me!
Thanks for hanging out with me today. Make sure to keep your loved ones close, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.